So in this recording, we're going to be looking at ratio, kind of sharing an amount into a ratio, sharing an amount when you're given one side of the ratio, and difference between. Now, these can come up on the foundation paper or the higher paper. So here's the specification for the foundation paper, and in the higher section it just says C foundation tier, but they do appear quite frequently in both papers. Now let's just have a look at some of the types of questions that appear. I'm going to start with sharing and an amount into a given ratio. Sandra has a piece of string 153 centimetres long. She cuts the string into 3 lengths in the ratio 4 to 2 to 3. Work out the length in centimetres of each piece of string. So this 153 centimetres represents this whole ratio. I always consider boxes a ratio. It helps to explain all the different types of questions. It's got 4 to 2 to 3. She's sharing this 153 between all of the ratio. How many parts are there in the ratio altogether? 9. 4 add 2 add 3 is 9. So let's now divide 153 by 9, which gives 17. Each part of this ratio is 17. So all the boxes would represent 17. So 17 times 4 here. Which is 68. 17 times 2 in the middle, 34. And 17 times 3, 51. So here is the answer, 68 to 34 to 51. Next question, maybe have a go at this one yourself. Similar type of question. Have a go, put me on pause, unpause to see if you've got it correct. So we've got 5 to 3 to 4. 5,400 divided by 5 add 3 is 8, add 4 is 12. Got 12 parts in total. Gives us 450. So each box represents 450 here. So for ICO, we've got 5 boxes. 5 times 450. 2,250 yen. For Max, 3 times 450. 1,350. For Pow, 4 times 450. 1,800. And we could do a step to double check here. If we add up all of those amounts, we should get 5,400. Correct. Now, these questions are slightly different. We're sharing an amount into a given ratio, into a ratio when given one value. Got the ratio of boys to girls. Let's look at the order. We've got boys to girls, boys to girls. There are 95 girls in the school. So that 95 does not represent all of your boxes this time. That 95 is just the girls, so it's just the right-hand side here. So that whole bit there is 95. So now we can work out how much goes into each box. 95 divided by 5 is 19. So every single box in this ratio is worth 19. How many boys are there? 19 times 4, 76. We know already there are 95 girls. How many students are in the school? Add those values together. 171. Okay, maybe have a go at this one yourself. Put me on pause, unpause when you're finished. So we've got nuts, raisins, oats. Got 3 for nuts, 2 for raisins, and 5 for oats. We're given 60 grams of nuts in the information. So the nuts is here. That represents 60 grams. 60 divided by 3 is 20. Each box in this ratio is worth 20. Every single box here is 20. Work out the weight of raisins and the weight of oats. So for raisins, it's 20 times 2, right? We've got 2 boxes of 20, which is 40. And for oats, we've got 20 times 5, which is 100 grams. Okay, now this last type, this is probably the most complicated. And in the information, you're given like the difference between the ratios. So let me explain with this example. We've got cats, we've got dogs. We've got 3 to 5. Now, there are 16 more dogs than cats. So look at our ratio, right? We've got 3 boxes for cats. How many more boxes have you got for dogs? Can you see it's 2? So this time, it's these 2 boxes that represent the 16, because you've got that many more boxes of dogs and that many more dogs. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. Every single box in your ratio is worth 8. I'm not even interested in how many cats we have. It just says how many dogs are there in the shelter. So we've got 8 times 5, 40 dogs. Okay, we've got 2 questions on this page and 2 questions on the next page. Just because these are a little bit more complicated, we'll have a look at more questions. So again, put me on pause, maybe have a go yourself here. Red to blue. And we've got 4 to 7. We've got 20 more blue marbles and red marbles. How many more boxes do we have? Got 3 more boxes. 21 here then. 21 divided by 3 is 7. How many red marbles are there? Well, each box in the whole ratio is 7. 7 times 4, 28. So we've got apples to oranges here. "24 more oranges, 3 more boxes. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Each part of the ratio is 8. I'm not going to write in all of them, just writing a few. How many apples are there? 8 times 5, 40. Hopefully you've built enough confidence now so you can definitely have a go at these yourself. So put me on pause, unpause when done. We've got boys to girls, 7 to 9. $12 more girls than boys. How many more boxes have we have? Just 2 more boxes. Because you can see I haven't really drawn the boxes an equal size here, but we've got 7 boxes, 9 boxes, so 2 boxes extra for the girls. 12 divided by 2, 6. Every box is worth 6. How many girls are there? Girls is on the right hand side of the ratio, so we've got 6 times 9, 54. Here we've got pens to pencils. We've got 2 to 5. How many more boxes do we have on the pencil side? 3. 18 more pencils. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Pencils is on the right hand side, so 6 times 5, because there are 5 boxes, 30. Okay, there is another recording to watch on this topic when you're given 2 ratios, so I'd have a watch of that one before you start on the exam questions.